So you know who it is. I'm Unique Divination. You know where you're at. You're at Mystik TV. And this video is going to be about all the planets that are in retrograde for 2018. All right, we've got 6 planets in retrograde, and 5 of them are in retrograde at the same damn time. All right, so let me get my notes so I can talk to you guys about what the fuck is going on. The first planet that we have in retrograde for this year was Jupiter. It went into retrograde. I don't know why I keep saying metrograde. It went into retrograde March the 8th, and it ends July the 10th. This retrograde falls in Scorpio, which means that we're going to have to look at our actions and evaluate our motives. Are we being honest and ethical? Have we become a bit too ruthless in our aspirations? Scorpio is considered the claws of justice, and Jupiter is the planet of honesty. The planetary retrograde allows people to reassess and rethink, allowing us to understand who is honest and who is not. So, considering if we were to take this individually for ourselves, then we need to make sure that we're being honest and ethical in everything that we do, and we need to make sure that the people in our circle are being honest and ethical to us and with other people. You really don't want people in your circle that are not being honest to you, especially, right? So I guess Jupiter in retrograde is just going to help us evaluate who's real and who's not in our lives. You know what I mean? The next planet we've got is Mars in retrograde. And this is from June 26th to August the 27th. And Mars retrograde is a good time to chill out. Mars says it's a time to simmer hot emotions down, but can also make things that were once red hot and sizzling simmer down. So we can use that change in intensity to center ourselves and regroup. If things were hot and sizzling all the time, we'd burn up. So Mars is a planet of action, of aggressiveness, of sexual energy, and going into retrograde is kind of going to reverse that. So it kind of gives us a chill out kind of aspect to it, right? Let me see here. I was trying to go in order, but it's not working. The next planet we've got is Mercury in retrograde. And this is taking place from July the 26th to August the 19th. And this retrograde falls in Leo, which means that all signs are going to be a bit less reactionary when it comes to communication. We don't always have to brag, overextend ourselves, or use dramatic words. Most importantly, we have to be honest. Meaning, Mercury's retrograde is a great time to stop and think about how honest we've been with our words. It's a time for us to mediate on our behavior and make sure that we're living up to our promises. So Mercury is the planet of communication. So, going into retrograde, like it was saying, we need to be less reactive to things that we hear and kind of like soak it all in before we react and get dramatic. I know myself, sometimes I react before I soak everything in, and I know there's people in my life that like to get a rise and a reaction out of me. So this is going to help me understand that I don't have to react all the time, right? Saturn in retrograde. It started April 17th and it's going to end September 6th. Saturn retrograde falls under Capricorn, which is my ruler, Saturn. I am a Capricorn, Sun Capricorn. Which means it's going to give us all a kick in the pants to take charge, to get work done, and to step it up. We may also feel more inclined to step it up in personal relationships by making bigger commitments. Saturn in retrograde is really affecting me. It's making me get all my shit together. Every aspect of my life. Saturn in retrograde is touching. And I can't complain. It's making me a better person. And it's really allowing me to see what my priorities are and what am I willing to do to manifest what it is that I want. And it's also giving me discipline to get my shit in order and get my stuff together. So it is what it is. Uranus in retrograde is from August 7th to January 6th, 2019. Uranus retrograde falls in Taurus and will give us an opportunity to see things a bit more clearly as they pertain to finances and relationships. It will allow us to understand mistakes made with money and love, and making us all aware where to improve in these areas to keep up with modern love and investments. And lastly, we've got Neptune. Neptune's retrograde falls into Pisces, so it will be a really creative time. As long as we do not let our fears hold us back, it will be an imaginative period in our lives. We all need to lean to our artistic sides and create. And so I'm kind of feeling Neptune in retrograde right now. It's got me feeling somewhat creative. So there we have it, y'all. We've got 6 planets in retrograde for this year, 5 of them at the same time. So the ones that are currently going on right now is Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. So if you guys are feeling the effects of Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune right now, comment below and let me know what you think and how you're getting through it, right? And based on your sun, your moon, your rising, how it's affecting you, these retrogrades. Like I said, Saturn is really affecting me the most, and I think it will continue to all the way until it finishes in September. It's really making me get my stuff in order. I feel like a whole adult out here. You know, Saturn's riding my ass, y'all. It really is. But like I said, it's okay. So I just wanted to go over that with y'all. Give me some feedback. As always, I appreciate everybody who's always tuned in to me. I love you mucho. Mwah. I love y'all. All right, you guys are my spiritual family. I feel very connected to you all. So thanks for your support. Thanks for your energy exchange. For those of you that are watching this video and you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and subscribe. All right. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later. All right. Bye-bye.